Hi beautiful people, this is Sophia here. Welcome to another episode, and today we'll be making Tigernut drink from scratch. With me here, we have Tigernut itself, we're using the dried one. Okay. We also have our dates. We have our coconuts. We also have our ginger and cloves. So make sure you watch to the end and stay tuned for some surprises. First step is to thoroughly pick your tiger nuts to remove stones, debris, or any foreign objects. The next step is to transfer into a bowl for it to be washed thoroughly. Even at this point, look out for unwanted objects, stones, and debris. Tiger nut is a root crop, and because of that, it tends to be very dirty, so you need to wash as many times as possible. Even with the thorough washing, you can see the sediment in the bowl. Make sure you transfer into a sieve while washing to avoid sand settling in the bowl. The next step is to wash our dates thoroughly. I'll be showing you different methods in which you can use to remove the seeds from the dates. For easy removal, make use of the scissors and cut either horizontally or vertically. This is the vertical method. You can see how easy it is to remove your seed from the date using scissors. This is the horizontal method. I find this method easier than the vertical method, so you can use whichever one you feel is best for you. Heard this seed is beneficial. Can you let me know what they can be used for? Another important thing to note is that when you open some dates, you see different kinds of things in it, just like the ones I'm showing you. That was why I separated it. We are going to be rinsing it separately. Even after removing your seeds, make sure you still wash it thoroughly again. To the date with dirt inside, it is time to wash thoroughly. If you are not comfortable with it, you can discard. But sometimes the amount of dates that have dirt inside might be more than the good ones, so you just have to do this. After thorough washing, they are all squeaky clean.
It is time to deshell our coconuts and also cut into smaller pieces. On to our ginger. I don't like peeling mine, but you can peel yours. I just make sure I wash thoroughly and I'm good to go. Make sure you also rinse your cloves. At this point, we have our neatly washed tiger nuts, dates, coconut, ginger and cloves. I'll be talking about the measurements I used for this as time goes on in this video. Now it is time to blend. One thing you should note is that I did not soak this tiger nut at all. So that means you need a very strong blender to be able to pull this off. Or you can take it to those neat commercial grinders outside. Like I said at the beginning of this video, we want to make a creamy tiger nut that lasts long. So soaking might aid the fermentation, which we are trying to prevent. Another very important thing that will make it not spoil fast is to make use of very cold water. You also need lots of ice for this process. This is because tiger nut drink spoils easily, so the ice is going to help in preserving it. Another important tip is to blend in batches. Don't add too much tiger nuts in your blender. Just make sure you add it little by little and blend little by little. If you notice, I've been adding ice at different intervals. If you have pure water, just make sure it is frozen and you can just use it at once. But because I don't have that, I had to make use of ice cubes that were available. Now that I am done blending, I'll be separating the juice from the shaft immediately. Instead of using a cheesecloth, I'll be using a juicer to separate the juice from the shaft. I'll also be giving my honest review about using a slow juicer to separate the shaft from the juice. So make sure you watch this video to the end. This is the shaft gotten from the slow juicer and it is actually very dry. You can see how very creamy our Tigernut is. I like to stir at intervals in case there is any settling. Also, make sure you transfer all this juice into a big container so they can all have an equal taste. I decided to be a mathematician by mixing and mixing till they all have an equal taste. You can save yourself the stress by using just a big bowl, so mix everything at once. You can now transfer into your bottle of choice, and I'll be putting this in the freezer immediately. The measurement I used to achieve this creamy Tigernut is 1 Congo of dried Tigernut, half Congo of dates. Ginger should be according to how spicy you like your Tigernut. You can add more or less according to your preference. For the cloves, I didn't have any definite measurement, I just added it as the spirits led me. Now to the surprise, I decided to use some strawberries and add to the Tigernut to give it a strawberry flavored Tigernut. Can you please clap for me? I transferred into this pouch and it tasted like Hollandia strawberry yogurt. Now, my honest review about using a slow juicer to separate your juice from the shafts. Will I be trying it again? No. Why? 1. It was time consuming. It took long for the separation to occur. Number 2, the juice that came out of it was not completely free from the shaft. It still contained some amount of shaft in it. I had to use a cheesecloth to fully separate the shaft from the juice. If you watched this video to this point, kindly type well done in the comment section. I hope you find this video helpful. Kindly like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tutorial videos like this. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.